The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home-field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They start this playoff game with a pass. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Yes.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spike your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He finds some space. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Bama, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He's got room to run. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Fights through a tackle. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Mitchell. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Movement here from the tight end. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, tied. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mitchell. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And this pass is caught. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Mitchell. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Stopped out of the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Looking for a gap. It's Roach. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Roche. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Roche. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the 1st down at the 21. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. The pass rush closing in. And they'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Mitchell. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34. Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process. High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Roche. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so they've been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off of a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Ball handed off. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the 1st down. Unbelievable call.
Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught with a receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Now the offense will spend a timeout here and want to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Nice grab. It's Roche. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. The field goal is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's complete. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Back in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to throw again. And this time it's complete. Tackled, but first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on fourth and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through the tackler. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. A quick throw out left, complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Bringing it out, it's Mitchell. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Here's the second down play.
Here we go.
Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. And completion makes it second and short.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up the first down.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Canes line it up with 1st and goal. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. Can't quite get there. Defense forces him out at the 2.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's forced out at the 1. Defense rises up for a huge 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grinding away with a running game. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's going to hand this off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Number 14, on sequential.